Welcome to this week's AutoNation Gridiron Report. I'm Josh Cordes. Well, today we're going to be talking track and field following a record-breaking week for both Dade and Broward County athletes. With the district meets right around the corner, JT is going to recap the GMAC championships that saw the Northwestern girls claim a win as they chased their 7th consecutive state title, and the Booker T boys who won their 2nd GMAC title in the past 3 years. At the BCAA championships, that took place this past weekend at Dillard, we saw the St. Thomas boys and girls both defend their team titles. So to tell you more about that, along with who the top performers were at the meet, here's Larry Bluestein.
Thanks a lot, Josh. I'll tell you what, we talk about football all the time. Wrestling, we've touched a little bit on baseball. What about track and field? I was reminded somewhere along the line, the last couple of weeks or so, that the times at a county meet or the times at a district get-together in South Florida were so much better than anywhere in the state that the first 5 times, I believe it was in the 200, would have been as good as any or better than anybody else in the state. And that brings up a great point because we have so many tremendous athletes. We don't skirt them. It's just a tough time when everything's going on. But track and field now is taking center stage. Last week, BCAA, I'll tell you what, tremendous athletes on the boys and the girls. Let's start a little bit with the girls. St. Thomas is ruling the roost again, but Hallandale is in the picture as well. The Hallandale Chargers, the Lady Chargers came on, but let's talk about one athlete that everybody's been following. Her name is Kamani Rushing. I mean, this is a big this may not be one of the best in the country, but she's vastly becoming because she has personal times that are as good as any in the country, top 3. I mean, she put on a show this last weekend. We all know Kamani Rushing has broke records all the way through. I mean, she is tremendous. But what about Crystal Sparling? This is somebody from St. Thomas Aquinas. Everybody knows about her. She's a nationally ranked runner. I mean, she can run. I mean, if you ever watched her, this is one of those girls that everybody talks about statewide already. St. Thomas Aquinas has got it going. Let's go to the boys. Now, St. Thomas is always around the top, but, this year, the Raiders got the tremendous athletes, but Blanche Ely, you had to figure that Blanche Ely was going to be one of the best teams around. This last weekend at the BCAA tournament, Damian Thomas Jr. from Northeast, there's a name to remember. One of the fastest kids you're going to see. He put on a show. A lot of others did too. I'm telling you, when it comes to Broward County and the track, everybody talks about the Dade County, and they have some tremendous athletes. But when you're talking about Blanche Ely's, Martavius' Roach, and Javon Patterson from Boyd Anderson, a tremendous 800-meter runner, you have exceptional talent. We had an opportunity to see this last week how much there is in the BCAA. Where the numbers are always broken is JT Wilcox. I'll tell you what, down in Miami-Dade County, JT has a lot of athletes to talk about, not only from the distance and the sprint, but track. When you take a look at the field events, hey, JT, what's it look like down in the 305?
I tell you how it's looking, Blue. It's looking fast. JT Wilcox talking about the GMAC track meet. It was such a great event, just like it always is. Once again, you talk about track and field in Dade County. One of the first names that's going to come up, that's Miami Northwestern girls track team under Coach Carmen Jackson. She's a living legend. I mean, going for 7 straight state championships, that's big. That's man size, but we're going to make it woman size for today. Great performance by them yet again. Dominant, 173 points for the Lady Bulls in the GMAC to win another GMAC title for them. And this is how they do it. They racked up 55 points in field events. That's almost unheard of. They won both the discus and the shot. They had a 2nd place in the shot put, won the discus. They get it done in the field events, but the Lady Bulls also do it with their sprinters. Demetria Mitchell, she's a junior. She won the 100 and the 300-meter hurdles. Great runner, great sprinter for the Lady Bulls. They have an outstanding team, and like I said, Coach Carmen Jackson, living legend. Great, great, great coach. One of the best we have, no matter what sport it is. On the boys' side, Booker T. Washington is faster, so they say, continue to show. Booker T. won another GMAC title. Coach Benedict Hippolyte winning his first as a head track coach. He's assistant on the football team. Just like that, nothing but football players on Booker T's track team. Laquan Small, he won a couple events for the crew there for the Tornadoes. Southridge had a very good showing. So many great individual performances at the GMAC meet this past weekend as well. Laquan Smalls from Booker T, he won the 800 and the high jump. What a combination there. Just shows what kind of athlete that he is. DiCaprio Boodle from Miami Killian, great defensive player, but he's also a great track athlete, won the 200. Antonio Callaway, he's a football player from Booker T. He won the 100. So many great individual performances. I like what I saw out of Miami Northwestern. They came in second place at Booker T this past week. They're going to do a great job. I know should translate into some big wins on the football field. That's what Booker T does, nothing but those football players being track athletes. South Ridge had a great performance. Carroll City, so many great performances this week. That just goes to show you how talent rich we are in South Florida. So fast, so great, so athletic, much more athletic and fast than I am. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we're all South Florida High School sports. Now back to you, Josh.
All right, thanks very much, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this week's AutoNation Gridiron Report. Make sure you keep up with the latest content on the website, and you can always follow us on social media at SFHS Sports on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I'm Josh Cordes. We'll see you next time right here on SouthFloridaHighSchoolSports.com.